Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this C# object-oriented programming tutorial, we are going to learn about abstraction. So what is abstraction? Abstraction is the process of hiding some details and showing some details of the object. A good real-world example is an ATM machine. When you use an ATM machine, you don't see or worry about how it works internally. You only see the essential parts, for example, entering your PIN, withdrawing cash, or checking your balance. The complicated internal processes are hidden because they would confuse the user and they could create security risk as well. That's exactly why abstraction is important in programming. You can see more details for the abstraction written here as well in the orange box. Now in C#, we can achieve abstraction in two ways. One is using abstract classes and second using interface. In this tutorial we will focus on abstraction using an abstract class. And now let's focus on the abstract class. An abstract class is the class declared with the abstract keyword. Inside an abstract class we can have two types of methods. One is abstract method and second is the normal method. The difference between them is that the abstract method is only defined inside of the abstract class and its actual implementation is done in the derived class. Meanwhile, the normal method can have the body even inside of the abstract class. There is one more important thing, and that is we cannot create objects of an abstract class. And as we said earlier, that there is something that is visible to the user. So abstract class is visible to the user and derived class is hidden from the user. And now let's move into the coding environment to see the practical example of abstract class. So here is the example which is written without using any abstraction. So I have written the comment on top. So there is a class which is bank ATM and it has two methods. One is a method for withdrawing money and the second method is for showing balance. So both of the details for now is visible to the user, and in the main program we are calling both of the methods that we have used in above class, and both of them are direct call. So if I run this program we will see these two details. So now I want to hide some details. I want to hide the method of withdrawing money and I will do it with the abstraction. For that we have the abstract method. So I have to convert this normal method to abstract method. For that I'm writing here public abstract only, and this method has been converted into abstract method. And we already know that there is no body of abstract method inside of the abstract class, but it should have in the derived class. Okay, so I will remove this body of the abstract method from here and I will put a semicolon here. And since this is abstract class, so I'm writing here abstract class. Okay, now this normal class has been converted into abstract class, and I'm writing here ATM only because bank ATM will be written here as a derived class. So I'm creating here a derived class bank ATM, and since this is a child class of ATM, so I have written colon ATM. And since I'm using this method, so I have to copy this and paste it here. Just one change will be there, is instead of abstract I will use override. I will remove the semicolon and there will be a body which will be written inside of the curly brackets. So I am writing console.writeLine, and inside of these brackets I am writing withdraw from bank ATM, and these are basically the details which we want to hide from user. So we are done with the abstract method, right? And there is another thing which we have learned, a normal method. So a normal method is something which will be completely displayed to the user, so its complete body can have inside of the abstract class. Okay, and lastly we have learned that we cannot create any object of the abstract class, but there is one more point in that. We can give the reference of the abstract class. For example, we have the name of the abstract class ATM. Okay, we can give the reference of the abstract class, right, ATM, but we are creating the object from the derived class which is named as bank ATM. So now if I run this program it should display the same details which we have saw earlier, and it is displaying the same details. The only difference is that the user cannot see the internal implementation of the abstract method. And now this is not a direct call anymore. And we know that the abstract class is what visible to the user, and child class is what hidden from the user. Okay, so this right here is the abstract class, which will always be visible to the user, right? And this is going to be the derived class, which is hidden from the user. So that's all for this tutorial, guys. If you find this tutorial helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.